back with another video. Let's dive into what stories got my attention. Now, the Israeli military launched a number of missiles in southern Syria, killing at least 3 people. All this according to the Syrian state media. Additionally, 7 more were wounded. Now, while the Syrian opposition media alleges that the opposition media Aleppo Today blamed the Syrian army for attacks. Now, this is the difficulty in countries that are war torn, is that you cannot verify the sources and you cannot verify who is telling the truth, and therefore you cannot place the blame in the right direction. Now, this is another reason to not be a revolutionary, because when the revolution comes, then no one believes anyone, even when they tell the truth. Moving on, the Zimbabwe's government has agreed to compensate local white farmers whose land was confiscated by the Mugabe regime. The current government has agreed to pay $3.5 billion. Now, the Mugabe's regime had destroyed the prosperous country of Zimbabwe in order to fight colonialism and implement his version of socialism. Now, the lesson I would say that we learned from Zimbabwe is that a government operating under resentment and Marxist ideology eventually fail if they continue down that path. Moving on, the Norwegian Prime Minister Erna Solberg has scheduled a meeting with the exiled Belarusian opposition leader Svetlana Tsikhanovskaya during a visit to Lithuania next week. Now, the continued Belarus protests have raised concerns amongst her neighbors in Europe, and now more countries are joining with the protest. President Alexander Lukashenko should work things out with the protester. I still believe that Belarus can conduct dialogues and get out of this crisis. But this would require that President Lukashenko step up. Moving on, the ruling Liberal Democratic Party has officially decided to bypass votes from rank and file. Now, the decision was unanimously approved by the party's General Council. Now, this decision gives Yoshide Suga an advantage over Shigeru Ishiba. Now, personally, I would like that the LDP should allow the rank and file to also participate in the process for the election of the next Prime Minister of Japan. Hopefully, the party has a change of heart in the coming days. And finally, Amazon gets clearance from the Federal Aviation Administration for Amazon's drone delivery. Now, the Amazon Prime Air is an quote-unquote air carrier, according to the announcement by the company. The FAA approved this decision in order to support innovation. Now, I have mentioned in previous videos that drones are going to be a regular part of living in the future. Soon we will have to work out an allowed paths for drones to fly over, and also how to balance privacy, property rights, and various other concerns that this brings. I'm looking forward to hear those debates. And that's it for this video. If you liked the video, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for future updates. Write in the comments your thoughts, criticism, and anything I missed. And I'll see you in the next video.